no? Ah no, a Portimao, primo
sì,
secondo, no?
Sì, a Portimao, sì.
To warn you, we are now live. Welcome to the first part of our post-race press conferences here at the Motor Grand Prix of Japan. And we have, of course, winner doing the double back in business. Perfect alliteration for Francesco Bagnaia with the Ducati Lenovo team this weekend. And also plenty to celebrate. A first podium since, you were just saying, I think, Algarve 2021 for you. That's what it was. And the first factory Honda podium since here for Marc in 2023 as well. Congratulations, Joan from Honda at HRC Castrol. Pecco, of course, is the winner. We'll start with you. I mean, there's so much to talk about. We'll keep it short and sweet to let you enjoy this. You said you didn't want to steal Marc's spotlight, but there's enough for everyone today, and you deserve some. Incredible weekend. What's made the difference? How does it feel? And could you tell that we could see all those little puffs of smoke giving us heart attacks on the TV?
For me now, I deserve a nice beer.
We would agree.
So maybe my team can provide to me. We have a nice sponsor, so.
I was going to say an Estrella Galicia 0-0, of course, right?
Yeah, of course. But no, in any case, apart jokes, super happy about the performance of this weekend. Angry and happy and angry. Because honestly, if I was finding that solution before, maybe it could have been a different championship. But today I literally enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed a lot from the test in Misano. I was able to push. I was able to control. And races like this are the ones I prefer. So starting well, try to push from the start and just then managing. But more happy than this is difficult. And like you said, I don't want to take the spotlights to Marc because he did an amazing job this season. And nothing more. The smokes, I was not knowing it. I just felt a bit of less performance in the last 4 laps, but in some exit of the corners, but the lap times were there. So happy to don't get any sanction, because in case I could have been much more angry.
We can imagine. No, it seems all drama-free in the end, except for the roar of, oh, from the media center when the first one went up. But Joan, of course, another incredible thing to celebrate for you as well today. Lots of happy people on the podium today for different reasons. It's been a while since you've been up here. You've had some incredible bad luck, a few mistakes as well, but you've really put it together this weekend. It's been a fantastic overall performance, qualifying front row, yesterday just off the podium, today on it. How does that feel for you and for Honda?
Well, I think you explained very well. The reality is that has been a very difficult period for me. From the day that, we decide to move to Honda in a difficult period, we already know that, a long time without maybe good results could happen, but I could not imagine that amount of time. The reality is that has been a super difficult period. I just never give up, trying to always, not always, but sometimes try to see the positive thing from the things that was happening that were happening to us. And you know, now, you can imagine how nice is the taste of this podium. I just enjoy every lap of this race, fighting with these guys. That was a long time that I was not doing it, and just super happy for the team. They deserve a lot. Also here in Japan, I cannot think a better place to do our comeback, you know, just super happy for Honda. Thank you to them. They deserve it.
Yeah, you should watch the images of Santi in the box when you go.
Long time also without seeing image of Santi in the box.
Yeah, congratulations to both of you. Guys in the room, if you've got any questions for Pecco and Joan before we welcome Marc for the World Champion press conference, let us know.
Hello, a question for Pecco, Manuel Pesino. Pecco, the change from one Grand Prix to another has been more than massive. What has been the key? What did you do? Can you explain what's happened?
The difference to me that I'm the rider and I just need to push on the bike is that before I wasn't riding and now I was riding. This weekend I ride my bike and not fight with it. So it was much easier for me to brake hard, entry faster in the corners, and without having that much movement, that much locking, that much understeering. So for me it was just much better. And in a track like this, if I didn't find a way in a Misano test, was another weekend like in Barcelona, because Barcelona was a track without grip, and my difficulties have been a disaster, and this track could have been the same. So much happy with it.
Did you realize this Friday after the first practice? Did you kind of see the lights suddenly?
I saw the lights in Misano test. Misano's test, I understood that the things that we changed were working in a good way. And when I arrived here in the first session, I finished first in FP1 3 times in my career. I think was a good moment. And then all the weekend went in the perfect direction. So after the qualifying, I understood that it was possible to win.
Thank you.
Melatz Hércoles, Diario AES and Cadena SER. First of all, it's a great pleasure to see you again here, Joan Mir. Congratulations. But my question is for Pecco. I told you before without micro. Do you feel in your mind or in your head that maybe 2026 start this weekend?
If we start to take the points from now, yes. No, now is 2025. I have still a possibility to finish second in the championship. It's true that there are 66 points with just 5 races to go, but the objective is doing the maximum. I really hope to arrive in Indonesia funding in the same way as I was feeling here, and try to fight against Alex. That I think is the correct objective right now.
Hello here, Borja González Dazón. A question for Joan Mir. Joan, have you feel in this period sometimes that people were not respecting you as the world champion you are? I mean, I don't know if this means something, this third position, but have you felt this?
Yes. I will not. I think the people in the sport in general, you are what you make in your last race, but not particularly with me. I mean, I think everyone has the same problem. At the end, the people, it's very easy to hide behind the phone and to speak about shit that don't give any benefit to anyone. But at the end, I know what I achieve. I think the people that knows a little bit about this world and about the sports in general value everything as how it is. And I'm not today as good, super good, and yesterday I was a disaster. You know, it's not like that. I think, but I cannot do much more. I think we are exposed to all these people. That is something fantastic for one part, and for the other, we also are exposed to critics and to haters and this stuff. So it's not this is not changing my life. Has never changed anything.
Gracias.
Michel Turcot, Auto Revue and l'équipe. A question for both of you, more or less the same question. Pecco, are you convinced that what you find in Misano will work everywhere? And could you tell us a bit more about what did you find? And Joan as well. The progress we show here are linked to the fact that it's on that track. Nakagami did some tests here. Or do you think? And what how the bike has improved and what to expect for the next races?
For what happened during all the season is not a hoping, it's not a convincement, but it's just that I really hope it is like this. I think that my potential is this one, to fight for a victory, to fight for a podium every race weekend, not just because I think this, but also because I have the best bike on the grid. So the objective with Ducati is to finish on the podium every race weekend, and I think that the potential is this one, and not the one I was showing in the last GPs. So I really hope that everything will continue working till Valencia, and then for the test, understand what things are better to continue for next years.
So you can say more of it.
I'm just the rider, and I just want to push myself.
And well, in my case, the potential that I had in this Grand Prix is not something that surprised me. The podium, yes, but the potential itself, not so much, because even in Misano I had a good potential on Friday, but despite the injury, I could not put a weekend together. And well, probably in Brno I also started quite in front, and back. I think that this is the thing is that we could not put a result together. But the potential that I had at the beginning of the season and the potential that I have now is different. I have more. I just need this bit of luck, a bit of I don't know, put something together there in the in the space. I don't know where, but try to make a weekends like this one. That was my goal at the beginning of the weekend. Just trying to put a result together. It was not a podium probably what I was thinking about. It was more a top 5. But I had the opportunity to fight for something more bigger, and I did it.
Simon Patterson from the race. Pecco, you talked a lot about the importance of Casey over the last week or so. Is what we saw today a result of that, or is this something separate, something different from the kind of the input he put in?
Casey absolutely helped a lot in the Misano test, helped during the weekend. He was one with Manu Poggiali, because more of the time most of the times we are forgetting about him, but they worked together in Misano and Misano test, and they were saying the same things. Pecco's bike is shaking like hell. And was difficult to understand why, honestly. And then in the test, both were saying the same. Both.
Oh. Thank you.
Both were saying the same, that with one bike I was perfect, with the other ones I was shaking again. So it was quite clear, and I think they both helped a lot to understand the way also from another point of view. So yes, helped a lot.
Okay, so as you can see, the newly crowned world champion has arrived, and with perfect timing, that was also a final question for you two. Congratulations for your own achievements today. You may now #GoFree. And see you in Indonesia. And Mark, I'll hand over to Matt Burt for your World Champion press conference.
Thank you.
And we'll watch a video looking back at this incredible journey in the meantime.
Thank you. No, adesso fanno.